Hey, welcome back. Today, since we're on the path of working on things that most people want to throw away, let's just keep that right up. Let's go ahead and see if we can take this 2006 Ford Fusion. Hasn't been running in quite a while. It's got a lot of issues. We'll get it into the garage and we'll see what we can do with it. See if we can make it a good car for a brand new owner. Find the key right here. I think it's going to be completely dead. Got some spider webs. Definitely got valve cover leak. Let's get this battery out of here. All right, well, it's been about 10 minutes. Maybe not even. I'm gonna go ahead and get inside. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna try to fire it up. If it does, I'll bring you inside and we'll get it to the garage. This is a 5-speed manual transmission. This has got the 4-cylinder. I think it's a 2.4 liter. Well, I tell you what, I put this on the charger. It's been about 30 minutes, maybe 45, 30 amp charge. We're gonna try to fire it up. If it does start up, we've definitely got an issue over here. We might be stuck. We'll have to see. Let's let it warm up. Okay, the RPM just started settling down, so should be good enough. Let's go ahead and try to back this out. It's got a flat tire on the back passenger side, so I think that might cause an issue with this snowpack. Well, that's not happening, so let's grab a board here. Try number 2. Nothing, huh? Maybe it'll grip onto this one a little better. We'll see. I'm gonna put this one on the other side. I bet it would move if it wasn't for that flat tire. It's kind of frozen in the ice. I don't have air over here though. Don't really have a mobile tank either. Don't kill it. Negative. Oh, clutch is sensitive, I tell ya. Just cram this thing right in here. How about that? Two thumbs up. Is it spinning on the wood? Just about there, but got a little tick to it. We'll see if the new oil fixes that. I don't know. We'll take a look at it. Definitely needs a tune-up, all that stuff. Well, I went ahead and pulled out this air compressor from the shop. I don't really like tugging this around through the snow, but you got to do what you got to do. So, good news is the fusion quieted down as it continued to warm up. So that's a good sign. That's what we like. Let's go ahead and get some air in this tire, see if it holds it. Oh yeah. Slowly coming up. I think this is going to get us unstuck. Might still need that wood, but that's okay. No pops. It's bright outside today. I feel like you guys are looking this way. Hopefully you can see this side. Nice thing about these tires is they're 16s. These are 205/60 R16, so you can get a 16-inch tire fairly inexpensive still. If they were 17s, that's going to add more cost. Obviously, the higher you go in rim diameter, the more cost you have associated with it. We're going to go right there. It's 20 pounds. Plenty for what we need. One of the big keys with this car is it's got a lot of problems, and we want to treat it just like it's our family vehicle. So if we wouldn't feel safe driving this with our family in the vehicle for a long trip, a couple 100 miles, 400 miles, whatever the case may be, and not just those little short trips across town, we aren't going to get rid of it. We're going to check the brakes, we're going to check the shocks. Hopefully there's some stuff that's still good on this, but we want to make sure it's safe before it gets sent out the door. All right, here we go again. Good luck. Fingers crossed. Ooh, almost killed it. We are so close, aren't we? Oh no. Oh snap. How's this happen? I think this board was causing a problem actually. Oh boy, here we go again. Should start right back up this time. Who knows though? Sit. Here we go. Fire it up. Well, crying out loud. Come on, man. Mr. Miyagi. Notice how I was just cranking there, didn't want to start. That's positive. It's almost starting to get hot outside. Not really though. Airbag light just came on, so that's good. Oh well. Woo. Oh my goodness, it died again. How does this happen? Oh, at least we're out of the stuck spot. When they won't idle when you let off the clutch, you know they're not happy. Actually, I think that airbag light was just from this battery being so bad, just causing problems with the monitoring system. I would like to thank my dad for allowing me to use his charger. Spent half the morning getting this in the shop. There we go. All right, we're closing this down for the last time, right? Until it's in the garage anyways. I'll see you guys in there. It's been a couple days. This has kind of been a project just waiting in the wings here. Planned on getting to it, but we ended up getting another vehicle. We picked up a $900 car from the Ford dealership, so we're going to be bringing that in to the shop here shortly. But for today, I need to keep working on the Honda 250 ES Big Red restoration project. We've made some decent progress with that as far as getting some of the plastic pieces cleaned up. We've got them inside the house in our dining room. And I'm going to work on assembling it right there in the dining room. Just kind of keep it out of the various project remnants that are going on in here, whether it's paint over spray, it's cold out so I can't open up the garage doors and vent that out. Not like I would like to anyways. So with that said, I'm going to take this Fusion, we're going to get it outside of the garage after that great effort to get it inside. But we did pick up a battery. We also picked up an air filter. So we're going to go ahead and see what we got in here for an existing air filter. As you can see, a little bit anyways, you can see the engine's pretty filthy. We're going to show you that. And we're going to put this new battery in right now. So the battery we picked up is a SuperStart Premium. This one has 650 cold cranking amps. This is LB3 T6. I don't know exactly. I'll give you the part number right now. 40RPRM. We picked this up from O'Reilly. Make sure we're going in the right way here. And I think before we pull this out of the garage, well, I shouldn't say before, we'll do it afterwards. After we get it started up here, which thankfully will be a whole lot easier with this battery. We're gonna go ahead and read the codes and I'll show you what it's got for codes. And we'll keep moving this forward throughout the video. It's just gonna maybe sit for a few days. Get our negative on here. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room with these cables. See the lights flash there. You almost got to take this extra one off, but I think we can get it over. There we go. Just like that. Just remembered I dropped 10 underneath the car here. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. Can't get too dirty today. I don't got the work clothes on. So let's be a little careful here. Let's loosen that up and get it on all the way. I don't know when the last time this car's seen a new battery. I forgot to even check to see what the date was on that other one. I just took it in and was glad to see it go down the road. Because it was, I mean, you could hardly charge it, so that's no good. There we go. We got mousse in here, we got crystal in here. Now we just picked this up from the store, so let's just see what it's got for an initial charge on it here. $12.47. You guys probably couldn't see that. As for the air filter, we've got a micro guard here. I don't know what we're gonna expect to find with the old air filter. Probably gonna be dirty. unplug our mass airflow sensor. Maybe. There you go. You know what, I'm gonna blow this off before I even remove it. Let me get this out of here. There's a ton of dust on this thing, so I don't want to blow all of it off right now. We're going to do a little bit of degrease and pressure wash it before we replace that valve cover seal. But I just want to get the dirt and dust off of this thing. Okay, got some clips. 3 clips on the front, and then there's just retainers on the back. Let's get our mass airflow connector disconnected again. I'm just gonna loosen that up and take that off. This will just make it a little bit easier for us to take it off and see what's going on. I just don't know how brittle things are on this since it hasn't been running a while. Shouldn't even say that, just since it's old. Go. Underneath looks clean. Mass airflow sensor. We're going to blow this out because there's some little pieces of dust on the inside. Filter is actually not too bad. You can see through it. But obviously we're going to replace it anyway. So here's the old, which we'll compare the two. There's the new, there's the old. I don't know if this one might be a Wix. I am not sure, but we're going to toss that. Get our new filter in. Let's go ahead and get this back on. None of the clips on the back side here are broken. That's good. Not on the front either. They're all intact. Very nice. Click, click, click. Let's get this back on. Here we go. All right, so new air filter, new battery. We're gonna start it up. We'll back it out. We're gonna read the codes. Let's check the oil first. Actually, it looks like it's overfilled a bit. I mean, I don't know how it registers on this, but maybe by a half a quart or a quart overfilled. Yeah, it's definitely overfull. So we'll make sure we put in the right amount when we change the oil. We got the oil in the back seat. Got a new filter in the back as well. Oil doesn't look terrible. One thing I forgot to put on was this little battery wrap. I am going to put that on, but for now I'm going to put it in the back seat. Mass airflow sensor, we'll connect that up again. I can definitely see. Good thing about these is you got all the coils right up here. Should be pretty easy to change out. Be interesting to see how this engine bay cleans up after we degrease and wash it. You can see how this hood doesn't line up. It's off right there. Come down here, it's sitting too low. It's definitely in some kind of a front end collision and they replaced the hood and it has not been aligned properly. This headlight's gonna have to be replaced. This front fender could probably save it, but we're gonna go ahead and just replace it. We've got one sitting out back. The bumper was also put on. Of course, the body lines don't line up with the fender being damaged and just with the general way that it was put back together. Look at this big gaping gap right here. That's no good. This headlight looks good. We'll probably polish it. There she goes. Okay, we got the garage door open. First time starting this thing up with a brand new battery, or a good battery. It is a 5-speed. Check charging system. That's been stored. I think that's going to go away shortly. Look at that, fires right up. Let's go ahead and see if we can have it do a systems check. Where do we do that at? Reset. Let's go. Press reset for systems check. There it goes. Engine temp okay, charging system okay, it did clear. Oil pressure okay, good. Brake fluid level okay. Lamps good, fuel level good. 96 miles to empty. Check brake system, and that's going to happen because we got the ABS light on there, and it's probably a speed sensor. We've also got a brake light on right here. I'm just going to buckle up just to see if that seatbelt light goes off. Yeah, it sure does. We'll complete the process here. Now there's an old video on the channel where we replaced the center console. These were broken out. It's kind of one of the first things we did. This radio was all kind of pushed way back in. It's not a radio we put in, but we did go ahead and actually get it to be flush. This thing just, it's broken. It's got some problems up here in the corner. We're gonna try to find an OEM one for cheap at the junkyard, hopefully. Otherwise, maybe eBay if they've got one for cheap on there, but we aren't gonna spend a whole lot. This is gonna be a cheap car. We want it to be mechanically sound. Not too concerned on how it looks. Would like to have a working radio though. And that's about it. A to B car. Makes good fuel economy. 5-speed. Clutch in, all the way over and down. Maybe. There we go, all the way over and down. And we're backing up. Crystal is right out back. We don't want to run her over. First gear. There we go. How about we take this down the road just real quick? Got a battery in this thing. Well, so far it's running good. We'll probably go down in, we're in third right now. Let's go down into fourth. It's a little bright out here. I don't know how this camera's gonna adjust, but I'll try to show you in here. You can see we've got no speedometer, check brake system. Those are possibly all related. As soon as we get back to the garage, we're gonna check the codes. So I'll meet you right back there.